Hello friends. So here we go with one hexagon prism. Okay, isometric projection of a hexagon prism. Problem says number 34. Okay. So here what it says, a sphere of diameter 60 mm is placed centrally on the top of a hexagonal prism of a side 35 mm and height 50 mm. Okay, so draw the projection. So here what we need to note down is the side is a 35 and the axis length is a 50 mm. Okay, and there is a sphere which is of 60 mm diameter. Okay, so 60 mm diameter which is placed centrally on that one. Okay, so as already we know, like the pentagon or a hexagon, we need to do that one with a 2D diagram with the actual scale. So we know like how to do the hexagon with the circle method. Okay, so you need to take a circle equal to the length diameter. Okay, so then okay, take any reference point from there, just drop one circle equal to the side. Okay, so from here just drop one horizontal there. Okay, so now from each end just cut an arc. Okay, so when this one is done, just connect. Okay, so just connect like this. Okay, and they will get one hexagon like this. Okay, so now as already I told, for a pentagon also you just inscribe this hexagon within a rectangle. Okay, so like this. Now you just draw a line. Okay, so this is the corner from here to here, here to here. Okay, so we need to measure this distance. So this distance already we know, this is 35, and we need to know this distance. So this is axis symmetric, so you need not to measure here. Okay, then we need to know like from here to here how much will be the distance. So here to here and here to here. Okay, okay, so once you measure this one, this is symmetric, so you need not to measure that one. Okay, so first thing is from here to here you need to measure. So it is coming around 18, so this is 35. Okay, so again it will be, so 18 here. Okay, so you can say this is 18, 35, 18. So here also it will remain same, 18, 35, 80, and you need to measure from here to here how much it will be. Okay, so it is now 30 and 30, so it is 30, 30. So here also it is 30 and 30. Okay, so this is how exactly you can mark the things. Okay, so first we'll get a 18. Okay, from this corner. So next 35, 18, next 30, 30, 18, 35, 18, 30, 30. Okay, so when this one is done again, so usual thing, we'll take a reference point. Okay, so say for example we'll start from here. Okay, so first we'll take a 18. So from here we'll move. So first we'll take a 18. So here it will go 18. Okay, so remaining is a 2, then 32, 3, so 2, 32, 32, then we need a 3 here. Okay, so here it's a 35. So now so remaining is 7, so 18, so we'll take it here. Okay, so next we need to move perpendicular 30, 1, 2 and 3 here. Okay, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, so next again 18. Okay, so here we will get a 18, so 2 remaining, 1, 2, 3, 32, 32 plus 3, 35, then again 18 here. Okay, so again on this one we will get a 30, 1, 2, 3 and again 1, 2, 3 we will get. Okay, so we need a 6 corners now. So on this line we will get a 2 edges, 1 here and 1 here. On this line we'll get only one corner, so here on this line we'll get only one corner, on this line we'll get a 2 corner. Okay, so next join these things with a thin line. 1 on this we'll get a edge. Okay, so on this we'll again on this we'll get a edge. So again here one edge, here we'll get one corner like this. Okay, so like this we'll get a hexagon. So what we did, we took a one corner. Okay, from there we started 18, 35, 18. Okay, so then we took a 30 and then 30, then 18, 35, 18, then 30, then again back to the things. Okay, start from any one corner, taking any one reference, just start one to end to the end. Okay, so 18, 35, 18, 30, 30, 18, 35, like that. You just take a round. You need not to drop that rectangle. So taking the reference, okay, so you just see from here to here there is a edge. So from here to here there is a corner, from here to here there is a edge, like that. Okay, edge, corner, edge, corner. Okay, so now the height of that one is a 50. Okay, so now from each end you need to take a 50 mm. Okay, say for example you can take it from here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here we'll get. Okay, so you can just drop directly. So this is a 50. Okay, so again from here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just keep the scale perpendicular. This is 50. Now again from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perpendicular. So here we'll get a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again from here it is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so again from here, so you just, if the things are in between that one, you just move here any to the reference point. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, you just drop beside to that one. Okay, so from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, the last corner, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now you just check it out. Okay, so this is the edge. Okay, so this is a corner. Again corner, again edge. Okay, so again corner, so again back to the corner. So have a thin line. Okay, have here all the thin line. Okay, so because like the things will not be so dark, so I have used a dark pencil. So this is how exactly you can construct a hexagon prism. Okay, so this one is done, connect any two corners. Okay, this is just take a diagonal 1 and you can just drop a second one. Okay, so this is the center where we will get. Okay, so already we know how to construct a sphere. Okay, the sphere diameter is 60. So from here you need to move half of the diameter, that is the radius. Okay, so 1 2 3. Okay, so this is the center. So from the center, now you take the 30 from the scale. Okay, 30 from the scale, and this as the center. Just drop one circle. So this is how exactly it looks. Okay, so now you can make the lines thicker. Only this much is thick. Okay, so this end is only this much is thick. Okay, so remaining all the lines are visible. Okay, so these edges are visible. Okay, so remaining this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, and this line, and this line till here, and this line till here are not visible. Okay, so at the end, what you can do, from the center where you are drawn the axis line, so you can take and write this is your this is ISO 30. Okay, so this is how exactly we can construct a hexagonal prism.